What's good, everyone? In today's video, I kind of wanted to talk about a job that I used to work at. Shoprite, as y'all know, is a supermarket. I thought I kind of wanted to just talk about the experiences that I had there and whether you should work there or if you shouldn't work there. This video is kind of towards I guess younger people, 16, 17, who just turned the age, to get a job. So I thought maybe this video could be helpful to people who are trying to find their first job or second job, or just in high school and college looking for some regular job, right? ShopRite was my first job. I worked there literally when I just turned 17. So I was able to get hired through my brother. My brother used to work there. He knew the manager. So he ended up getting me a job there, which is pretty nice. So yeah, at the time I wasn't really, too thrilled about working because back then you had the whole Corona thing going on, and I was so scared. Like, I thought I was gonna get sick or something like that, like kill off my fucking dad. So I was just like, I was really scared. I wasn't really thrilled at all. But I was a bagger for the most part. Towards the end of like when I was working there, they did end up making me like a cashier, but like kind of like a backup cashier. So like pretty much I would just cover people whenever they'd be on like lunch break or whatever like that. I would just cover them. So I pretty much did that. And yeah, this was like my first like real job. I think before that, I think I did some job for like one day or something like that for literally a couple hours. So this was like my first legitimate job, and I was pretty nervous. I didn't know how to talk to customers. Like, I didn't know any sort of like customer service, what you're supposed to exactly say to customers and all that. But I had someone who kind of like trained me to be a bagger, which I know kind of sounds shot, like, you're just bagging groceries. It's not really a big deal or anything like that, but it actually kind of is, because if you don't know, in supermarkets or retail or whatever, customers are extremely picky. They want your items they want like a certain order inside the bag, sorry. For example, like they want the meats in one bag, or they want like the vegetables in another bag and all that. So kind of just some like complicated bullshit. I mean, it wasn't really that complicated. It was pretty easy to learn. But yeah, so you kind of just bag stuff. You just kind of bag groceries. I know it just sounds really boring, but I promise it's a lot more than that, because I remember too, certain customers, like I said, are pretty picky. They want like double bagged, or they only want like certain items. They'll get angry. And starting off, like, it was pretty good. Until the third week, I dealt with like my first Karen, right? Pretty much what happened was I kind of just bagged her stuff. I didn't really do the best job. I mean, she had a really big bag. I kind of just I pretty much just put all the heavy stuff on the bottom, put all the light stuff on the top. Nothing really crazy or anything like that, right? She kind of just dumped everything, and I forgot my response, but I think I was just like, why? Like, why did you do that? And she's like, because you don't know how to bag properly. You suck at your job. And like, I was very new to customer service at the time, so like I got so angry. I started to cuss at her. Oh my god, I don't even remember what I said, but like I started to cuss at her. I started to get so angry because I'm like, bro, like, I literally bagged all your shit, right? I literally bagged everything for you. I literally bagged everything. You literally just threw it all out. Like, why? Like, why would you do that? So yeah, that was like kind of like my first like bad experience with like a customer. But to be honest, as a bagger, you don't really deal with like that many shitty customers, because they kind of just put all their rage on the cashier. So like, as a bagger, you're kind of just chilling for the most part. Pay wise, at the time I got paid like $12, which is like minimum wage. Now minimum wage is 14, at least in my state. So the pay was like whatever. It was fine, I guess, for high school. My coworkers were pretty nice for the most part. I had a couple baddies, but yeah, they were pretty chill for the most part. They were kind of there to like help you out and everything like that. If you're having like trouble figuring out how to bag items and all that. My manager was kind of a prick, I can't lie. He was a very weird guy. He kind of just hit on a lot of the workers there, a lot of girls, and I didn't know this until after I left, but this man I think was like 25, 26, and talked to some girl who I think was like 17 or maybe just turned 18, but like she was like still in high school, right? It's kind of some weird weird shit. But anyway, for the most part, bagging, it's a pretty chill job. When you get to cashier, however, first job to be a cashier, you know, bagging, you know, keep in mind at Shoprite, so many items they come through and everything like that. So it's just, there's just so many items, right? So, and kind of how the machines worked were kind of weird. Like I remember, you know, you'd have to put in certain like codes and stuff in the register. You'd have to put like certain codes in the cashier machine or whatever the fuck you call it. And, you know, for certain vegetables and fruits and all that to show up. It was just very, very complicated. So I remember they trained me for a bit, like for literally half a day. And this was like during holiday too. And like, I didn't know how to do anything. And I kept having to like call the manager, you know, because I didn't know what to fucking do and shit. So yeah, I don't know. It was just kind of some like funny stuff. But eventually you kind of get used to it and you kind of learn and all that. Overall though, for the most part, I mean, like I think being a cashier and a bagger, I think if you are to apply, try to apply to be a bagger mainly, because I think you could like, I think if you apply to be a cashier, like they won't ever let you bag, for the most part. Like they won't let you be a bagger yourself, you know. Obviously, if there's no baggers to help you, you kind of have to like be a cashier yourself. But yeah, I kind of wanted to just keep this brief. I kind of wanted to just give you a little bit of an idea as to what working at Shoprite is like for, like I said, individuals, you know, who are 16, 17, you know, who, you know, are like looking for their first job. I think it's a pretty good first job. Just obviously watch out. There's just a lot of shitty people when you work in like retail in general. So it's just something I would just definitely watch out for. Yeah, that's kind of about it. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of keep this brief, kind of give an idea. But to my like 0 followers, if you guys enjoyed, please smash that like button. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.